Hi,
Hi,
how are
Sidney.
you?
I'm good.
All right, thank you for your time today. All right,
Okay, okay.
all right. So tell me, as this is like the hottest thing on the streets right now is your show. I just hope you know. And tell me, as it comes to a close, what has been your favorite part? I mean, there's so many things to choose from like the fan love, the music, the fashion, the 305 love, which I love. But
Yeah.
out of everything, tell me your favorite part.
My favorite part, it gotta be the fan love. It have to be gradually watching people not really watch it to watching it, like for the last episode last week we were trending #1 and I was like, oh, okay, they're watching it now, and thinking if I wasn't me and on the show, I would have been one of them. Like, oh, let me binge watch this little new show to see what it's talking about. So it feels good to just be on this end of the of the stick and watching. I'm like, oh, this dope.
I love that. I love hearing it. Well, it's a fan favorite, as I said. So shout out to you guys. I think like anyone who wasn't watching it is watching it now. You can't get away from anything trending, rap shit, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah,
It's all there. You can't get away from it.
I love it.
So that brings me to my next question. Want to talk about music, and I think that this show kind of like bridges the gap between music and on TV,
Yeah,
which I love. So even Seduce and Scheme being a actual record that's going to be put out or has been put out on Issa Rae's record label, which is amazing. Tell me about that. Like, tell me in your opinion, how did this show bridge the gap between on camera and music?
What's crazy is I watch it, we've all seen shows where they make music and the music don't really be, not no slight to anybody, but the music be kind of whack, corny.
Exactly.
I think Issa and Sarita and whoever else is behind that, they did it right. They went and got the people who make hits and they came and we have an amazing soundtrack that I would truly listen to. So that's crazy. And the songs I actually like. And even the second when they drop, might be so bad, might be so bad. Yeah, that's my little song right there. But it comes from a hit, You don't know that? We all love that song. That song ain't there. So I like how they chose to do it. And and our two leads, Shawna and Mia, they rap. So it's like Issa's a genius.
It was like easy. It was cake. It was like magic on top of magic. It was just, I'm sure it wasn't easy, but
no, it wasn't easy, but
it looked easy.
It looked easy, but it came out, and that's what we do. That's what it's supposed to do. Come out and look easy. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I did want to ask you, working with Issa, someone who we call her a creative powerhouse, especially in our generation. Tell me a little bit about what that was like. Like, we've seen her in Insecure and on camera, like everyone's like, oh, we love Issa. We love her personality. But she's more behind the scenes, or she's completely behind the scenes in this series. So tell me a little bit about what it was like working with Issa behind the scenes.
Working with Issa behind the scenes, you kind of get to see how she carries herself. She's not as an actress as, she was the writer, just being there. And to see that it teaches you without even being in a position to learn. You just like, oh, I like she's humble. She's comfortable. She gives you comfortable energy. And she a boss. She don't even carry herself as such, but you like, oh, she's a boss. Just her demeanor. And I'm like, okay, if I'm aspire to be like somebody, this is who I will model myself behind. It was actually one where we had the last one when they performed. I want to say it was episode 7 where they performed.
Okay.
That day I remember filming and we wanted, different celebrities in the audience or whatever. And I'm like, just go sit in our audience. You're Issa Rae. Like, you don't want to give us a cameo. She wouldn't even give us a cameo, but that was funny to me. Cause I'm like, She like something about a celebrity. I'm like, you're a celebrity. Go sit in our audience and be on our show.
Right? Like we got one in-house.
Yeah, like just go out there, mic yourself up and sit out there. But it's dope that she knew that this show was so amazing that she didn't even have to use herself. I wanted her to make a cameo. Hopefully we get a cameo from Issa next season or something.
Right, next season, let's manifest that. But I do love that, what you said, because I saw an interview with Issa recently, and she said she just wanted it to be all about you guys and Brent. And I love that, especially as someone who's as powerful as she is right now, to, you know, be able to give you guys your time to shine. That tells me everything that I need to know, for real.
She put a lot of trust in us. Jeez.
And it worked out.
Yeah, I'm like, she better than me. I would be like, let me give these girls a cameo, but she ain't do it.
Next season, let's manifest that.
Yes.
But yes, just to close, what I love the most about the show is I think that it's very timely. I think that a lot of shows, you know, especially because of COVID, like it's shot a year or 2 years ago. So, you know, it deals with some issues that we currently, you know, face as a people. But this show especially is very timely. It's in a post-COVID state. We talking baby daddy, baby mama drama, sexual identity, rape, every kind of issue that we deal with as a culture, you guys touch on. And I think that's my favorite thing about this show. So tell me, how important was that for you? Is that something that you recognize? And if so, how important was that just to bring the everyday into you guys filming?
Oh, I definitely recognized the importance of that, of each character. And that's what I said before it came out. I was like, someone will be able to relate to each character. You know, I don't even care if it's the one that no one likes. Someone can relate, whether you dated that person before or whether you know, if you are that person. I felt honored to be able to bring Chastity's character to life, because to me, there's no one like Chastity on TV. Yeah, you have other lesbian characters, but there's no one that's like Chastity. Duke was just something new. And I felt like the community deserved to have someone they can look at and be like, oh, she's like me. And I pray that I did them some justice, because to make her, you know, come to life. And that seeing that and seeing everyone relate to someone, that was just powerful. And it felt great to even be a part of.
Well, let me be the first, probably not the first, but let me be another one to tell you, you did exactly that. And I think with your character, I liked her complexities, you know, like she just wasn't this lesbian character who was like money hungry. Like I like seeing different sides of her. And I always said, if I was in music, I'm clearly in entertainment, but if I was in music, I would probably be a manager, you know, agent-esque. So I love the way you brought her to life.
Would you be a pimp? Would you be a pimp too?
No, not that far.
She's like, I mean, I'm a hood.
No size.
Yeah.
The legal things I would do, you know, but
the legal part.
That's why I loved her character, because she has so much going on, but she was so relatable at the same time. So kudos to you for that.
She really was.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your time today, and shout out to you and your cast. I can't wait for season 2. I had to put my boyfriend on the show, and even though he's a guy, he's hooked. So
I was going to say, I like that a lot of straight men, you know, people tried to say Insecure was more for women, but I'm like, but if you can find yourself in there, but I love that rap, you know, Rap S, I don't know if I can say that, but Rap S brings, it does make straight men, they can watch it and you don't feel like it's a chick thing. So
yeah, very much. I mean, it's a blend of culture. Yes, it's women leads, which I love, but it's the blend. It's culture, it's music. So there's definitely things, and if they can't, then they just not cultured. So
yeah, that's on them. We love your
boyfriend.
We'll
just leave that there.
Your boyfriend, we love him.
I'll tell him. Oh, he's gonna be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're one of his favorites too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Characters. So thank you so much for your time today, and I cannot wait to see season 2.
Thank you so much.